Hey guys, so today with us we have the MacBook Pro 13 inch. So we will let you know everything that you need to know about this machine. So hey, what's up guys, this is Abhishek Gargad, so let's get started. So now let us just talk about the build quality on this machine. So you have an all metal design made out of aluminum. The chassis, it feels really strong. It has some beautiful finishing, you can see. In the front you just have the Apple logo and that's it. And like any other brand, what they does is in the front they start putting up this huge stickers of Intel and the GTX or the Radeon, whatever they have, but Apple has maintained it very clean with no stickers with whatsoever reason. So that is one of the good things about these MacBooks. And the screen what you get here is the 13.3 inch true tone retina display that we will have a separate review of that in a while. Speaking about the trackpad, we have a really good trackpad. This is a really great trackpad. You can see just the size of the trackpad is really extra large when compared to the 13.3 inch form factor of the laptop. I really liked it. We'll have a separate review of that also. So if you take a look at the back, you can just observe there is no huge vents like the other manufacturers do, but still you have got the great thermal management on this machine as well. You have the two fans which are included inside the case itself. So this is all about the overview of the build quality. Speaking the truth, this aluminum chassis feels really great. So that was about the build quality. Now let's just move on to the next thing, that is the speaking about the display. So for the display, you have has an 500 nits of brightness, 25% more colors than what the sRGB value is there. So this is true tone retina display from Apple. You can color grade your videos or edit your photos or do in whatsoever with no issues that all the mobile displays are the worst out there. But the Apple has managed to put up some really great stuff in this really slim form factor. As the name also suggests, this is a premium looking laptop. It is for the pros because it is MacBook Pro. Okay, we have some great audio also, so I will just make you hear the audio. So you just heard the audio on this machine. It is really good. Find a laptop with a better sound quality than this. I am waiting for you. The second way wherein you interact with your Mac, the first way is of course the trackpad. The gestures, all your fingers can be fit up there. That is really great. Touch bar and the Touch ID are the two main things that will impress you a lot. Touch bar is because its versatility, what it gives us, because when you open any app, it switches on to the most relevant things what you have over there. Like if you are viewing your photos in the photos gallery, then you will get previews of your next or the upcoming photos. If you are playing a video, you get the timeline of the video in the touch bar, so you can interact with the touch bar very seamlessly. That is what I liked about this Mac. Really a great job from Apple. Thumbs up for that. So the Touch ID here has nothing much to say about the Touch ID, but the good thing about the Touch ID is it has an T2 security chip from Apple, which means you can do your transactions without any hassle. Transactions from the Apple ID or the Apple card, whatever is there, you can do it. Really a great job. The silicons in the T2 chip are really great because it helps you keep your data very safe. So that's about the touch bar and the Touch ID. Now specifically speaking about the trackpad. So the trackpad is enormous. You cannot find such a big trackpad in any other laptop in this price segment also. So why this is a really great trackpad is because if you see the Apple MacBook Air 2017 model, this when you click at the bottom, you feel the buttons to be more tactile and more responsive. But as and when you move forward, I mean in the upward direction, you find the keys to be much harder. But in this MacBook, the case is not the same. If you even when you tap at the bottom end or at the top end, you get the same tactile feel what you get in the bottom this is a really great trackpad. That is what the trackpad is. Now let's just move on to the third thing. Again, another way to interact with your Mac is the keyboard. The Butterfly Gen 4 keyboard is what Apple is featuring in this MacBook Pro 13-inch model. So the Butterfly keyboard, I am personally not that impressed with the Butterfly keyboard, as it do not have that responsiveness because the key travel is very less. But in the 2020 MacBook Pro, we have the Magic Keyboard back. Now let's just speak about the specifications on this machine. This machine has got an i5 8th gen, 8GB of DDR3 RAM, clocked at 2133 MHz. That is really good in my opinion. And moving on to the storage, we have 256 NVMe SSD, which has an rated read-write speed of 3 GB per second. Yes, you heard me right. It is 3 GB per second. It has some insanely fast speeds. That is why the Macs are so responsive and so fast in your day-to-day life as well. So that is the secondary memory what they give are really fast. And for the graphics, we have the integrated graphics in the processor itself, that is the Intel Iris Plus 645 graphics, which is really not that great, because being a discrete graphic card and an integrated graphic card has a lot of benefits over the onboard graphic card. Even though this reserves like 1.5 GB of your RAM from the 8 GB RAM what you get, but still the specs are really good. Despite of being this low spec machine for this high price, but still your work will be done, because of the main reason is the Mac OS. Yes, you heard me right. All Apple products use their own OS. Like example, if you are using an iPhone, it uses iOS. If you are using a Mac, it uses Mac OS. If you are using an iWatch, it uses Watch OS. It means what? Every specific software is being designed such a way that it has to be interactive with that particular product. So when you compare it with Windows, the Mac OS is of course the winner. The security what you get, integration what you get with an Apple product is really insane. If you are having an iPhone, and if you have a MacBook, if you have an iWatch, or if you have an iPad, these all products are integrated within themselves. Like if I want to browse something, I browse it on my phone on Safari, and if I want the same thing to be continued on my MacBook, then it can be done within a single click. So this is how the small things which Apple has worked on, giving them the best result possible. So that is why these Macs are so much expensive. Now if you ask me how much did this cost, this has costed 1.54 lakhs. That is what we have paid for this machine, but we do not have any regrets for paying such a big amount for this tiny little machine, because it is worth every penny. Now let's just talk about the connectivity on this machine. So for the connectivity, we have 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports, and these Thunderbolt 3 ports are really versatile. Like the small thing I'll just tell you, if you want to connect your Mac to a charger, you connect it in the left side or on the right side, it charges on both the ways. But in other machines, you have a dedicated pin where you have to put in your power slot. That becomes very tedious. The small things what Apple has done over here, you can connect one 6K display, one 5K display, or 2 4K displays for these Thunderbolt 3 ports. Really versatile. You can connect your LAN cards, and many other connectivity options are present at this laptop. So if you see on board, what you get connectivity port is 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports and 1 headphone jack. Thank Apple, they have included an headphone jack as well. So this is the overall review of this MacBook Pro 13-inch. Hope you like the video. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.